another person. Okay, so another area is technology infrastructure. So I said earlier when we are starting that we can that digital transformation is beyond buying software. Okay, but we can't talk about digital transformation without talking about technology, without talking about software, without talking about the kind of technology that we want to adopt. Okay, because as I said, we are transforming our business. We are doing our business differently. We are giving our customer different experience. We are creating value differently. Okay, now common technology that we can easily adopt if we are transforming to digital system is cloud computing. So in cloud computing, you have a software that everybody, irrespective of where they are, once they are members or staff of the company, or it might even be an outsider that you give access to. So they can have access to the information. Then you have the administrator who we create a restriction as to what individual will have access to. So with cloud computing, you can seamlessly run your business anywhere. So as CEO, you can even be outside the country and you know what is going on, the number of goods that have been sold, the services that have been delivered. If it's an accounting firm, for instance, you know the number of companies' account that have been prepared, the one that is complete, the one that is not complete, instead of calling, because everything is on the system. Okay, then if we are now using this technology, irrespective of the type of technology that we are using, we need to be sure that we, ensure that the system is secure. Okay, so there are different options that we have in terms of security, because we have hackers, those who are actually looking for information about the company, the one that they will use ethically and the one they don't use ethically. So we have to ensure that we have security. Okay, so because information on the cloud, information means is on the system. Anybody and anywhere who have that knowledge of hacking, especially, can penetrate and have access to the company data, and that might not be good for the reputation of the company, especially when you are looking at data or customer data, for instance. So in using technology, we also need to talk about IT modernization. Okay, but IT modernization is embedded in digital transformation, because I said earlier, when we want to transform into digital system, we are changing everything. But when we want to modernize, it means we have a system, maybe an old system, or we're using just maybe an accounting software or HR or just the payroll, but we want to modernize it. We want to modernize it, we want to improve the efficiency. Okay. So the focus will be changing the existing system to new system. Okay, but if we want to digitally transform, we won't stop from just improving on what we have. We change everything. Okay, and that will mean integrating everything, including the legal system. That is the legal department. So most of the time, when we see companies using software, they tend to exclude departments like legal, for instance. They tend to do their thing, separately, because most of what they do is not digital, is not in numbers. they have to write report. But our software, they can connect everything. Even most ERP doesn't have that section of legal. Okay. So please we can move my if we want to talk to someone else. Now we can concentrate. Then digital marketing. So digital marketing is not a new phenomenon. Most of us, at least now, we know about digital marketing. That is using social media and other platforms to connect the customer, both potential customer and existing customer. Now, if we look at the information and the advantage of using this medium in connecting with our customers, we discover that it is enormous. Okay, you will have billions of naira, billions of individuals, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and others. So it means we can connect with millions of people. And if we know, if we send message to 500 people, for instance, at least if we can convert, 1% of that, that would be taking the business to.
I'm just telling you so that.
Hello. Okay, so apart from social media, we also have the CEO, that's engine organization. So such an organization is a little bit better than social media in the sense that you actually want to connect with those people that are already looking for you. So with social media, for instance, you can post on Facebook, on YouTube, and another platform. So for those that are interested, those that are not interested will see it. Okay, but when you optimize your search, it means you actually quickly want to connect with people that are already looking for you. So that is closer to converting them to customer than just sending random information on the social media. So we need to take advantage of that, because it's part of doing a business in a digital way, instead of having customers, marketers going around the street talking to potential customers. Then such an organization can help you quickly, faster connect to those who are already looking for you. So when you search on Google, for instance, that the name of companies that will first come out will be those who have paid Google to project their name first. Okay, then content marketing. Marketing has actually changed. So most of what we do before, just by advertising on newspaper, has changed to writing content that speak directly to potential customers. So on blogs, for instance, then digital advertising. So what I'm actually saying in this segment is that marketing, we know, is core aspect of business. Okay, so if we want to transform, we will transform along the marketing department, and these are what we can that we can take advantage of. Okay, then we have product and service innovation. As I said, as we are starting, including
the one that will not go to better school and look for
product and service innovation.
Okay, I'm coming, ma.
Everything including product and service. We provide it to our customer in a digital form. Okay, so we might be someone who is used to writing books, for instance, and we are looking for publishers, but we can do that direct online, okay, and sell it on Amazon. So instead of selling only hard copy books, you can also sell soft copy. So we can have a range of products that is now in a digital form, if some products that are an hard copy. And that's also an advantage of also going to new business area. Like for instance, we publish books and we sell hard copy. Now we can complement that with selling as soft copy. Then agile product development. So flexible and an adaptive framework that swiftly accommodates market fluctuation. So if we use this type of product development, that physical product development, we're not only looking at designing products that is existing product or designing product based on what our customers, want, but we are looking at how we can quickly, constantly, be switching a flexible system, product design that is flexible, that can constantly connect with the changing business environment. Okay, now we have some products like mobile phone, for instance. At most in a year you see another model. So if you don't have a flexible product design and manufacturing, you discover that 6 months or 1 year is a very short period for you to have another manufacturing system. So if you don't have this kind of product design, you discover that you'll be selling one product for years. I mean, why other companies, competitors in the company have actually changed their product. Okay, then supply chain and operation. You can connect all your supply chain, where you have your supplier, another company, connecting to your system, and knowing the number of products that you have and shipping product to you without you even having to call them or order, because you have that kind of agreement with them. You can give them that system. I mean, that access. So there are a lot of software that can do that for us. Inventory management solution will be incorporated into it. So you, for instance, you have a poultry, and your supplier is someone that give you the feed. You understand? If you have a software, without you even asking, because that kind of business is somehow risky, your supplier can know the number of feed that you have in your stock and quickly, give you the supply, so that you don't run out of stock. Because you run out of stock for 1 day, for instance, you don't feed your bird in a day, you can start losing them. So technology can help us reduce, that gap between manufacturing and supply. That is supply, our vendors, and even the supply to our customer. Okay. So we can give our customer access to our system, and they can place order. They can generate order on their own, and when you see it, you request for payment, you supply to them. So from end suppliers end to customer end. Then regulatory compliance and risk management. Okay, so you have, for instance, general data protection regulation. And in Nigeria, we have the Nigerian Data Protection Regulation. So it means you are expected to ensure that the information about your customer is what? Is confidential. So if you don't handle the information correctly, especially maybe their financial data like credit card or debit card information that you have on your system, and someone outside have access to it and it's through your system, so that can lead to penalty because the customer can sue. Okay, so if you have a system that is designed to automatically comply with this, we can another example, we can file our tax online. Now we have, I think one of the participants is the auditor. Okay, so it makes it easier for us because we don't have to go there physically. We can do that online, and we can avoid penalty. Then financial management. So there are several tools like ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning, that will help the company better manage its finances. So we can use it to prepare financial statements, we can use it to prepare budgets, we can have software that can help us predict the value of our investments. So you can have investment, financial investment, for instance, and you have a software that can help us predict the value. We know whether we should sell off the assets now, that is financial assets, or we should keep it. Then financial analytics. So it is type of financial management that focuses on various types of method of investment. So you have a software that can not only monitor your existing investment, but it can give you an advice on the profitable assets that you can invest in. So as a company, a manufacturing company, you can have an idle fund that you want to invest in the capital market, for instance. So you have you can get, of course, you can get an expert or that will help you manage that. But if you have a software which is very easy to understand, you can implement it yourself. Okay, and if we can better cost our products, we can better reduce our cost, we can better increase our profits. Then let's quickly talk about the benefits of digital transformation. So one of the benefits is it enhances our efficiency. Efficiency is all about meeting our goals, meeting our targets. So we can set up in a year, at the beginning of the year, that by the end of the year, we want to have a net profit of, say, 50 million. Okay, so if we have from the beginning of the year taking decision that is informed by data-driven decision making, we will discover that we can easily meet our target instead of running our business on an ad hoc manner. Okay, for now, this is 2024. We know the number of, the kind of problem that we are facing in Nigeria in terms of economy. But there are indices, financial indices, that can tell us what is likely to happen in the first quarter 2025. Things can change, as I said, but from experience, from what has happened in the past, from what is happening in another country, you understand, from what is happening globally. So there are tools, there are items that can predict what is likely to happen in terms of economy in the first quarter 2025 and how it's going to affect us. So it means if we use these tools, we can better manage our business, we can better improve the performance of our business. Then improve customer experience. I said we are in business because of our customer. And the better experience we give our customer, the more loyal the customer to us. The more loyal, the longer they stay with us. The longer they stay, the more profit we can make from each customer. Then data-driven decision making. As I said, taking business decision on an ad hoc manner doesn't help the business. So that's why you see some business, you'll be wondering, this business are doing well, they have a lot of stock, they had a lot of customers, how come they are closing down? Okay, but it is because the business owner might be taking decision based on what they are seeing, what is happening that day, without looking at the future and without looking at when perhaps to invest, where to invest, and all that. Another benefit is access to increased agility. So company can respond more quickly to market changes and customer demand, fostering a culture of innovation and adaptability. So when using digital system, we can respond to change in business in business environment faster than our competitor. Okay, because we have access to that information. We have the software, for instance, that can use both internal information and external information to give us what we expect to do, that to predict the future. Okay, now we all know that business is fast changing. Business is changing, and it's not just changing, it's fast changing. Now, the faster we can to respond to what is going on in the industry, the better we have, the more advantage that we have. So using information that we can get on newspaper, information that we can get from our friends, information that we can get from, probably what we have done, cannot help the company to quickly change. So cost reduction, of course, you might have to reduce the number of staff. You have to reduce even the number of equipment that you use. Then enhance collaboration. If you are using cloud system now, you can better communicate. Staff from different locations can work together, share ideas, share information, and that will be to the benefit of the company. Then access to new markets. If you are using, if you have transformed to digital system, and we use in all aspects of the business, including marketing, okay, we can easily have access to new information. Some people don't want to even connect their system to the internet. They are more they are afraid of the negative effects of having their data online, like cloud system, for instance, now, than the benefits of having staff from different locations, or staff even in the same location collaborating without having to move from one office to another. So we can have stronger competitive advantage, then improve employee engagement and sustainability initiative. So these are advantages and benefits of transforming to digital business, to digital system. So if we look at all the areas that we have discussed, we notice that it's mainly general terms, how it affects different business, how it affects a different industry will be different. The type of software that manufacturing company will use will be different. For instance, the type of software that a service business we use. So we need to like customize it and use different software, different tools for different business. So if we appreciate the need for transforming to digital system, we'll discover that we'll will be among the first in our industry, and we can better serve our customer, give them better experience, and improve the company performance. So thank you. And is there any question from anybody? Can you have or contribution? Hello? So thank you. I'm going to send this training manual to everybody, and so that we can have access and go through it at
Okay, I raised my hand, and maybe didn't see me.